All right, let's talk about it. What's up? This is Sensei. If you've never been to the channel, welcome to Ride Fit Nation, where we talk about miles, money, muscle, baby. It doesn't matter the motorcycle you're riding. All I care about is that the fact that you're riding your motorcycle or your trike. Okay, let's get after it. So, what are some of the things on the 2024 Honda Goldwing that a tall person will have to change? I mean, I'm not speaking about everybody because everybody is different, of course, but this tall guy. So I got my first 1,500 miles on the bike. What I will tell you off the bat, when you're riding a motorcycle, like any other thing, it's like a pair of shoes, you have to break it in, right? So I'm not going to tell you that it's the most comfortable ride on the planet because I will be lying my butt off. However, the smoothness of that bike, when I rode to Selma, for example, the responsiveness, how the bike handled on the road, phenomenal. Now I have to break in the seat. So what are some of the things that I feel a tall person need to change on the Goldwing and any other motorcycle? Because I feel like these manufacturers, they're all prejudiced against tall people. They're prejudiced against people with long, lanky legs and big feet like me. Okay? So, number one, the seat. I changed the seat. I put the ultimate seat on there. Can I tell you how comfortable the seat is right away? No, because the seat is still new. I didn't break it in enough yet. People say 500 miles to break in a seat. Nah, for me, I would say a seat is broken in about 4,000 to 5,000 miles. That's just me because the seat is now settled in and you get to really feel if the seat actually is comfortable or not. Number two, I have to change out the handlebar. The handlebar on a Goldwing is great for shorter people, but with the handlebar, can I do without changing the handlebars? I actually can, but the Healy bar with the riser is going to be better because it's going to take me from here to here, which is way better on long distance rides. Now, what I like about it is that you still have zero pressure on your arms. You're not leaning forward, you're sitting upright. Okay. So the handlebar is a must. What I like about the Healy bar is the Healy bar, they adjust so you can bring them in, up. You can make it the way you want to make it to your style of riding. Okay. No, you cannot put, well, I've seen it. I've seen photos of people with ape hangers on their freaking Goldwings, but you don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. Okay. I don't need to go through all the modification and the headaches and doing that. No need. What's that, number two? All right, number three, the highway pegs. Okay. You need to, you listen, you have to have highway pegs on this bike if you are a tall individual. Okay. The highway peg is a must because the seating arrangement on the Goldwing, you're sitting on the Goldwing like a horse, like how you sit on a horse. On the Harley Davidson, you're sitting in the Harley Davidson. The same thing with the Indians. You're sitting in those bikes, okay? So if you look at a lot of metrics versus standard bikes, you look at the American style bikes, you're sitting in those bikes, the touring bikes, the cruisers. On the Japanese or European, you're sitting on the bike, okay? But the thing is, your knees is a little bent back, but if you stretch those legs out, no big deal. Now, the same thing that goes for the Harleys and the Indians. On my bike, when I had Beast, I had to still get the highway pegs because even though I'm sitting in the seat, my knees were still not in a comfortable position. So, like I said, these dealerships, these companies, they're prejudiced against tall people. Okay? Now, when I extend my leg, it's awesome. It feels great. Number four, the floorboards. On the Goldwing, you're getting pegs like a race bike. When I had my race bikes, great. I mean, if you look at the new design of the Goldwing, they did a really good job bringing in that racy look. I personally love the look. It doesn't look like an old man bike to me. Maybe because I'm older and it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what old feels like, yo, I don't want to go back to being young because this thing is a monster. All right. But the pegs got to go. So I took off those pegs and I put on the floorboards from Zero. Now, keep in mind, there isn't a whole lot of different options that you would get with a Harley Davidson, right? There isn't a lot of options you're going to get with, actually, Harley is the number one customizable motorcycle in the freaking world. All right. So if you have an Indian, a Honda Goldwing, a BMW, what's that? Whatever bike y'all be telling me to ride. That I mean, if I forgot the name offhand, forgive me, my BMW riders. Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, you're not going to modify them. You're not going to get to customize them as much as you would like. But for me, I'm actually very comfortable with the companies out there because you can get the exhaust, you can get the windshields, you can get the grips. I mean, it's only a small amount of grips, but honestly, I like the bike the way it is. The bike looks good with a little bit of paint here and a little bit of splash of powder coat. You make the bike your own. So, but the floorboards, I'm saying that to say the floorboards, they don't have long extended floorboards, and that's the way the forward controls are designed, right? It's not like you can't compare it to the Harley or the Indians. It's a different situation. So the floorboards that I have is perfect. And what I did, instead of having the floorboards flat like this, I tilted down on an angle, which makes it so much better. So what do we have so far? What did I say? We talked about the seat, right? Oh, did I say the seat? I know I talked about the seat in the beginning, but the seat is a must. The seat on the Goldwing. Let me grab the seat real quick. Hold on. All right. All right, here we go. This seat on this bike sucks. Okay? This thing sucks. I also have the mirror, so I'm gonna talk about the mirror too. But this thing absolutely sucks. I love the design of the seat. I like the way it looks. I like the just the contour of the seat. Okay? But it sucks. My personal opinion. When they made that seat was made for people with the no acetol syndrome. The people that got the no acetol syndrome. Okay? Because baby, like the grannies would be saying, baby, that seat sucks. So I threw the ultimate seat on the bike, and I did talk about the seat because I talk about breaking the seat in a couple of thousand miles. Okay, I guess I have dementia. I don't know what the hell is going on, but check it out. The rear view mirror. This is not a must, okay? But the bigger the rear view mirror, the better for me. So I got the rear view mirrors with the lights on my bike. Behind me is not my bike; it's my wife's trike because Jackal is getting some stuff done with the trailer, and they need to combine the paintwork. But this is the rear view mirror that comes with it, which is fine. It's not really that tiny. Damn, I could see myself. That's scary. But the bigger rear view mirror, the one made from Gold Strike, which is zero, is actually better. And then it has the lights that goes left and then right. Okay. So that's my things that I definitely have changed or will change on the bike. The only thing that I need left now is the handlebar. I did not do the handlebar. I'm getting the handlebar, and I'm also getting the exhaust. And I'll let you know the exhaust when I get it. The exhaust is not going to be obnoxiously loud. It's not going to be crazy. Um, there are people who have the Gold Wings. If y'all don't know, Gold Wings can be loud, but you can't compare it to the Harleys because it's a different sound, right? The Gold Wing is a six flat motor, so you're going to get the sound of a Porsche or the sound of a Ferrari, which you can, by the way. And there are multiple companies out there who make exhaust for the Goldwing. So don't think that the Goldwing is just you can't do anything because you can. It's just a matter of how much things you need to do. So my thing now, as far as that list, that's my list. You're a tall person, the things that I feel like you definitely need to change. Oh, by the way, the seat that I got, it's not just a seat, the regular seat. It's a tall man seat. It brings me back about an inch. I want to say about an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches or so further back into the seat away from the tank. So you know what I'm saying? Now keep this in mind. If you're watching this video and you are really thinking about riding a Goldwing, like test riding a Goldwing, don't do it until you're ready to buy it. Because when you test ride the Goldwing, you're gonna want to buy the Goldwing. You're gonna go home and you're gonna be sitting back like, oh my God, man, you're thinking about the Goldwing. I have no idea how Honda do what they've done for so many years. Honda is like number one when it comes to motors in the vehicle world, the motorcycle world. You could argue with me about that any day, all day, any day. I'm not going to debate with you. It's a fact. It is an actual fact. When I had my Honda Accord, for example, the Honda Accord never died. I mean, yes, you're going to have things that's going to wear and tear, but the motor, that damn thing could go forever. All right. Now on the Goldwing, the way they engineered the Goldwing, even for me being a tall person, I can't believe how much more comfortable it feels. And y'all know I'm not getting paid for none of this conversation. I'm just a new Goldwing rider that has been riding Harleys, Suzuki's, and Hondas back in the days. Okay, and I still have my Softail, my Softail Deluxe called Anubis. If you haven't seen that bike, when you see that bike in person, you're gonna be like, damn, that's a beautiful bike. But I'm only going to give you guys facts as time goes. Okay, I'm going to do a 10-hour ride review on the bike once I get all the things done on there. I was going to do it fully stock, but I decided not to. I don't want to do that to myself because I already know it's going to suck. So I didn't need to do that to myself, period. But I am going to ride the bike from Georgia and start heading towards New York. And I'm going to aim to go as long as possible within the 10-hour time frame and really see how I feel and what my senses are telling me. As I'm thinking about the Goldwing, I miss Jackal. Like Jackal's not in my garage. You know what I'm saying? I want to ride the bike. The bike makes me want to ride it. I can't explain the fun. It's like euphoric. It's like I don't know. It's like a drug. You know, like give me a Goldwing. I want a Goldwing. So all of y'all that's been bashing the Goldwing, guys, I understand it. You know, like we got the jokes. Like I went to Mel and Bo the other day at Image Power Sports. Great mechanics. If you have a Harley Davidson, those are the people I want you to go to. They are phenomenal. They're in Monticello. Tell them Sensei sent you, okay? But when I pulled up, I rode the trike, and Mel said, she said basically, hey, I don't you don't look good on that trike because they used to see me in the Harley, right? So Bo was like, is it on? Is it on? That's the running joke with the Go Wings. You know what I'm saying? But I like it because when I'm rolling through at nighttime, yo, I feel like I'm stealth. I feel like I'm in stealth mode, like I'm Shadow Storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, where's Sensei at? Like, you start looking, I could be hiding in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, man. The bushes with the Jackal. I mean, Jackal just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, test ride the bike for real. I want you to go to Southern Honda Power Sports. This is my home dealership. Southern Honda Power Sports is my home, okay? And they're in Tennessee, Chattanooga. Go there, tell them that Sensei sent you from Ride Fit Nation. Let's get after it. Test ride the bikes, demo them, and you give me your feedback. Did you like it? Did you not? What did you hate about it? What did you love about it? Try the DCT, which is the automatic. This is the automatic behind me. My motorcycle, however, is a clutch because I can't do without my clutch. Not now, maybe in the future when I'm 150, but I love my clutch. No disrespect to y'all DCT riders, but for me personally, I just love the clutch. I love the feeling, the responsiveness, and even though the DCT can switch way faster than the clutch can, yo, give me my clutch. You know what I'm saying? So that's my wrap up, guys. You know, thanks a lot for tuning in. Stay tuned. I got some stuff coming with this Goldwing movement. I am here. I ain't going nowhere. And I love all of y'all. Let's keep these bikes moving. I don't care what kind of bike you riding. Let's just keep on having some fun. And if you're a Goldwing rider, head on over to Facebook and join the group called Gold Rush Nation. We're gonna have a bunch of rides going. We're gonna have the clothing line coming out. We're doing a whole lot of stuff to big up the Goldwing riders. Goldwing riders unite. But if you're also part of the Ride Fit Nation squad and you just ride every bike on the planet, whatever, then join the GroupMe thread. It's in the description. Join the GroupMe thread. All right. So this is Sensei telling you guys, get these miles. Let's get the money. Let's get the muscle and go ahead and test ride that Goldwing. Let's go. Peace.